Welcome back, everyone. I'm Matthew from thewetpen.com, and it's already December 1st. And that means that we're getting snow up in the mountains. I was just up at Snoqualmie Pass yesterday, and plenty of rain down here, but more importantly, it's time to begin another Advent calendar. But this year, I've decided to try the new Colorverse Colorvent calendar instead of the Diamine Inkvent calendar that we've been doing for the past few years. I decided on the Colorverse calendar for a couple of reasons. First of all, even when I was a kid, I was a big fan of rockets and space exploration and astronomy. In fact, when I was in 7th grade, I even spent a week in Huntsville, Alabama at space camp. That's me in the front row on the left. And the Colorverse calendar has a great space theme. I'll admit that the Diamine calendars have a more traditional Christmassy feel, so maybe I'll go back to them in the future. But let's get started with this calendar, and I'll get to the other reasons as we go along. If you're new to my channel, I'll be posting a new video every day until Christmas Eve day, swatching each of these inks on multiple papers, and when I have time, I'll also give you some writing samples and ink comparisons and other stuff too. So let's see what's behind door number 1. Our first ink is called Supergiant, as you can see here on the label. And this is the second reason that I chose the Colorverse calendar this year. The inks are in these beautiful 15 milliliter glass bottles, the same bottles in which Colorverse offers a lot of their standard inks like this Supernova, in addition to their big 65 milliliter bottles and their tiny 5 milliliter ones. For me, a big part of the joy of using a fountain pen is the tactile experience. The feel of the nib on paper, of course, but also the feel of a heavy glass bottle in my hand. I just really enjoy that, and these little 12 milliliter Diamine Inkvent bottles don't do anything for me there. The Colorverse bottles are not perfect. The opening is still too small to fit most pens for filling, and the base is on the small side too. They're a little bit tippy, but I still really prefer them to low-density polyethylene. I'm going to swatch this ink on 3 papers. My coloring, Aerofol paper, which is a little warmer, and Midori, which is an ivory paper. Ooh, this is a nice vibrant red. I think I'd consider this a true medium red, and the color is pretty similar across all of the papers. Although on the Aerofol, there's a little more gold sheen, and it's a bit dusty looking in the heavy areas. Overall, a nice Christmas red. Compared to the other reds that I have handy, Suleka Salam and Krishna Sindur are the most similar, but they're still a bit more orange. And Diamine Cardinal from the red Inkvent calendar is also a little bit more orange, and so is Fushimi's Flaming Red and Diamine Poppy Red. Diamine Red Dragon, on the other hand, is darker and a little bluer. And if I have a chance, I'll add in a writing sample or two here. What do you all think about this ink? At first, I was a little underwhelmed with the idea of a standard red ink, but it turns out that the color of this one is so rich and vibrant that I really like it a lot more than I expected. Well, if you'd like to see my daily videos about the rest of these inks, this is a good time to subscribe to my channel, and click any of those other icons down there that seem like a good idea. And that's it. Merry Christmas, everyone, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow with another new bottle of ink.